He's on the bench to start. It's Philip Hedl in his return to the lineup at center for the Canucks on this line with Drew O'Connor and Brock Besser.
Kane loves to shoot the puck, but what you see is his goals come from right in front of the net.
There's a chance in the end. It banked in off Kevin Lankinen. It's the first career goal for Hamanho. Lenny Hamanho banked that one in from an acute angle. And his first in the NHL makes it 1-0 New Jersey.
Hockey League, they put him on this line here with Glass and Gritchuk, and they've really been good for them. They've been, I think, pleasantly surprised that he's come in his first year really in North America, a chance to play in the National Hockey League, and now he's got his first goal. This puck's going wide. Last game was on the power play, this one at 5-on-5, but now you're fighting the game uphill.
That's 10 of the last 12 home games. The Canucks have surrendered the opening goal.
You take away all the speed of collision. You're not going to lose speed. Nothing else will change.
Markstrom with a save there as Bouillon put one hard to the crease and it hit something and went towards the goal, but Jacob Markstrom.
This doesn't look too different from when Bouillon scored his first goal that deflected in off an odd bounce. This one hits the right foot of Siegenthaler right off the skate. Man, this is a great save by Markstrom. He's got a flare out. The Canucks had a pretty decent first period in that regard.
But they're down one. Lenny Hamanho with the goal, his first career in the NHL, first point in his third career game. And here comes Bratt. Brown drops to Dougie Hamilton. Jack Hughes on the left side. Into the middle, Hischier scores! What a saucer pass by Hughes, and Hischier pretty much half volleyed it as it made its way onto his stick, beat Lankinen, and with a power play goal, the Devils are up 2-0.
For Hischier, I mentioned he gets into the bumper spot where Bratt and Hughes play out on the elbows. Look at Hischier down by the goal. He and Brown flip, and the Hughes pass is right in the wheelhouse for Hischier as he steps into it. Lankinen gets a chunk of it, and the Devils take a 2-0 lead as the Canucks struggles killing power plays continue. They gave up 2 the other night. That's 7 in the last 5 games, Shorty, and you do so much good work, you take 1 penalty, and now you give them.
And with that goal by Hischier, they've now given up a power play goal in 33 of the 51 games they've played this year. It's hard to overcome. Here's a long shot, and it's in! Might be the second for Hamanho, or it was tipped in front. But the Devils have a third goal here.
Yeah, that's Cody Glass that gets the deflection on it. Quick goals have also plagued the Canucks here. Back-to-back goals. Goal by Hischier, and the Devils retain possession. Hamanho's going to get that long wrister, and there's Cody Glass.
Devils give it away. Hronek on the backhand. Now puts it on the forehand. Feeds Brock Besser at the right point. Long shot hit the underside of the crossbar.
Besser's long wrister.
Or maybe O'Connor tipped it. Is that possible?
I think he gets a little chunk of this too with his right arm. Right there.
Upended was David Camp, who gets up slow. Connor Brown moves in, puts the puck in front. Cotter stopped by Lankinen, who covers the puck.
Passed him from 55 feet and hits the crossbar, and then as the play turns around, Lankinen.
Meyer. Jack Hughes waits with the puck, puts it across. Siegenthaler stopped by the right pad of Lankinen.
In particular, when you haven't had the opportunity to skate as with the type of injury that Höglander had, but he's been way more active.
He's in with a wrist shot, knocked down, rebound, they score! Carlson.
Good call on Höglander. You got this right on cue. As Pettersson finds Höglander, he's going to get this shot through. Markstrom's probably got to handle that, right? It hits him right in the glove and drops into the crease. And Linus Karlsson, who hadn't scored in his previous 10 games, but he's always around the net. It always feels like there's a chance there. That's goal 11 for Karlsson as he jumps on the rebound. The Canucks are back in it off the Höglander shot.
Jack Hughes. Pass and escape, but just stayed onside. O'Connor breaks things up. Here he comes. 3-on-1 Canucks shorthanded. Drew O'Connor in. Blueger scores! Canucks. Teddy Blueger gets it, his second of the season, and it's 3-2.
The entry is the Canucks deny the entry for a moment and then squeeze on Brad. O'Connor will hold this puck, and he and Blueger connect. This shot's over the right pad of Jacob Markstrom. Blueger gets his head up and it goes between the arm and body. Markstrom won't like that because of the position it went in. But look at how quickly they can collapse on top of Brad on the entry. One quick play later, O'Connor.
30 seconds to go on the power play. Gritchuk feeds down. Hischier cuts in front. He shoots, making him the save. Myers slow to get up. He's in some distress. Gritchuk has the puck in front, and Brown scores. Connor Brown had time to pick his spot and find it as he put that one over the glove of Lankinen. And the Devils get a second power play goal, and they're back up by 2.
Tired. You mentioned Myers slow to his feet here. He's exhausted at this point. Gritchuk's going to hold the puck, and Connor Brown's into the bumper spot. This is the second goal of the game out of the bumper for the Devils. Hischier scored from the other side from Jack Hughes. This time it's Gritchuk to Connor Brown, and Brown's got enough time backtrack and start again, but Blueger Shorty made it 3-2 before Connor Brown on the second of the double minor made it 4-2.
Blueger's 9th career point against the Devils. There's a save by Markstrom. Williams scores on his own rebound. William followed his own shot to the net.
There's one thing about learning the league. The other is you can't take half of your toolbox and throw it in the garbage can. This is what Zeev Buium does. He walks around Paul Cotter. He's got great agility, great feet. And as you're trying to learn the league, there's a time to make a play. This is it. You're down a couple of goals. You have a little bit of room to make a lateral move, and Buium shot stopped once with all that traffic. Markstrom's out here instead of DeBrusk on this line with Kane and Pettersson.
Kane to the net, stop, rebound, and just held out. The fans behind the net thought it was in. They're pointing at the goal.
He's standing right beside the net. Post. And he's in Minnesota. I think that pursuit, and when it got out more public, really hurt the Devils. You got a lot of guys that start thinking, maybe I'm the guy out of here. Maybe I'm the guy going the other way.
It's to the power play for the second time. Zeev Buium out there with power play 1. Passes to Besser. Brock Besser down low. Carlson across off his skate and stopped by Jacob Markstrom.
One-timer, Buium gave it to him too quickly right there. As Buium replaced Verlander on that first power play unit. It is DeBrusk's stick. Hoaglander's shot became the Carlson's goal, and twice on that shift he hasn't been able to corral the long one.
Myers moving in, he's checked, and the puck is sent back to the Vancouver blue line. Put towards the middle, Glass and on goal, scores! Timo Meier just chipped the puck to the middle of the ice, and Cody Glass able to get it behind Lankinen to make it 5-3.
When this puck's up in the air, Pettersson can't find it. And so he doesn't attack and close on Meier up in the neutral zone. That gives Meier enough room to chip this forward. Glass gets inside of Besser. Just body position is better for Glass. Besser can't deny him. He's got 2 tonight.
Puck knocked away, and it's sent ahead. Breakaway. Lenny Hamanaho looking for his second, and he's stopped by Kevin Lankinen. After staring down Lenny Hamanaho on a breakaway. Minute 25 to go. Hedl protects the puck, gets it back to Buium. Philip Hedl. Tom Verlander, long shot, kicked out. Besser scores! 72 seconds to go, and the Canucks are within 1.
Kick out the right leg, then Bratt's got another chance. He gets his puck taken away. This shot from the point by Verlander is tipped by Carlson right high in the slot. Carlson's tip makes this a really difficult save for Markstrom, who makes a good first one.
10 seconds left. Hronek battles for the puck. O'Connor gets it. Back to Buium. 5 seconds to go. Long shot block. Canucks get it to O'Connor over top of the goal, and that'll do it. Drew O'Connor had one last look, but he put it high. And the Devils hang on. They win their 3rd in a row.